So we're going to attempt to hike Mount Shaw today. I have no idea if we're where we're supposed to be. I think this is the trailhead, but there's no signs or anything, so. But hey, we'll just start walking and see what happens. Looks like camping or something along here, cabins. When somebody comes and kicks us out, then we'll know we're in the wrong place. Anyway, so we headed about an hour south of our place. And we're in the Lakes region, not in the Whites anymore. Mount Shaw is on the 52 of the view. We did hike it once. A different trailhead, one that we actually knew where we were. So hopefully we'll be able to show you some views and stuff once we get someplace. Otherwise, we'll be showing you whatever, people coming to arrest us or something. So we're up on the top of Mt Flagg. I think that's Shaw over there. But I did say it was a lakes region. Looked it up. I think they called it Dan Hall Pond, or maybe that's what that is there, but that looks bigger than a pond. I don't think it's Winnipesaukee though. And there's another lake over there. Nice day. It's cooler than it has been. Makes it a little easier to hike and not run out of gas. Trail continues that way. I don't think we're exactly at the top yet, but close enough. And it opened up really nice. So this section of the trail after Mount Flagg, heading to Mount Shaw, is hold on a second. Let me try that one again. So off of Mount Flagg, heading to Shaw, it's pretty much an unmaintained trail here, but they do have those markers, the yellow and the red ones, which is nice. It's just that like this boulder field is interesting. There've been a couple of these even on the other side, but you know, you wind up ducking underneath the trees and then trying to piece your way through this stuff and not lose track of the trail, because you know, nothing there particularly looks like a trail, so it's easy enough to get off track. So anyway, just thought I'd show it to you. Okay, we made it. It was quite the adventure, but yeah, nice view from here. So if you're ever in the Lakes region, visiting Winnipesaukee or whatever, you could come up here. I'd probably recommend taking the easier trail. I don't know the name of it, but you could look it up on all trails and find out what most people take. Ours was like, well, certainly it wasn't maintained. I showed you a little bit of it, and it seemed like years since anybody might have been on it. Right in the middle there is Mount Washington. You can tell mostly because of all the snow that's still on it. But yes, you get to see quite a bit of the Whites from here, and I'll not try to name them all. The lake's over there. All right, we're back at Flagg Mountain. And, excuse me, I think I might have changed my mind. All right, Nancy might have helped me change my mind. That could very well be Winnipesaukee down there. I think that's, on the far side of it is Gunstock Mountain ski area. Anyway, for what it's worth. Made it back to the car. There it is. Dirty as everything. It's a little over 7 miles, 2,500 feet. Real unmaintained trail for the second half of it. And we were talking to a trail maintainer on Mt Flagg, and he says this is a camp, and chances are we wouldn't be able to park here if it were open. But so anyway, that's why we couldn't figure out where we were supposed to park. But anyway, the car's still here, and yeah, so I think at least one more hike up in the Whites before we head home, and not sure what that is yet.